Hello everybody, welcome to Verdigris Bonsai, and today I would like to show you these. This is Honeysuckle, Baggesen's Gold. The name kind of makes me think of Middle Earth. And I just want to show you, again, I bought these in June during the drought, and these have done remarkably well underneath the pot. I might lift it up to show you a little. There is a carpet of root under both of them. They are dying back a bit now because I've put them in a different place, and now the air can get at them underneath, so those roots will die back. But that's what the pond baskets are for. It's to train the roots. Now when I got these, they were they were in two different pots, and I wanted to separate them, and I couldn't because they were wrapped together with some kind of fabric, and I would have damaged the roots if I tried, so I left them. But it looks as though there are two trees in there. I don't know how well you can see. It looks as though it's two. Let's see. Can't really see, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that's two in there, and I'm pretty sure over here, if I lift up this greenery, there's two in there. I don't know, it might be three, it might be a small branch there, a small tree there, and a thick one and a sort of medium one. I don't know, I won't know until I've tried separating them. But they did come with some bonuses as well, because they also came with these. These had started growing in the top of the pot. This looks as though it might be a number of trunks, and this one looks as though it might just be maybe two multi-trunks. We'll see again in the spring what we've actually got. Now, I told you about my yews already, that I lost two. Those are the only two trees that I have lost this year. And all I did not fertilise them at all, because we were experiencing a drought, and I've read that it's not a good idea to fertilise a tree or any plant during a drought, because it encourages them to put out more growth than they can sustain, and then they become stressed and they may die. So all I did was feed them with seaweed, which is more like a tonic than a fertiliser, and it encourages root growth, which definitely seems to have worked with these, and it doesn't do anything else. So what I did, I gave the big plants a full dose, and then whatever was left I then diluted with more water, and I gave that to the seedlings and the saplings and the cuttings. So but yeah, that seems to have worked. We've lost very few cuttings. I think I lost one cutting actually was lost because the birds got into the pot and flipped it upside down, so all of the roots dried out and it died. But apart from that one, they were all moved after that, so the birds couldn't get to them. But apart from that one, we've done rather well. So yeah, that's my Baggesen's Gold. Let me know what you think in the comments. I don't have any names for these yet because I don't know what we have. We'll find that out in the spring, I expect. Naming has become a thing that I do after the use. It just helps me to picture them in my mind. I'll come up with the name when I decide what shape I want them to be, and it just sort of, it helps me picture them, it helps me think about what they're going to be like in the future, and it helps me tell them apart. It probably sounds a bit odd. I don't think anyone else does that. But I have PVF, post-viral fatigue, and it can make it a bit hard for me to remember things and focus. And I find that naming them just makes it a bit easier for me. So it's a kind of workaround for me. But this one seems to be lending itself to maybe a slant. I think that might be quite a nice slant. And this one is interesting because it's that part wants to be a cascade, but this part might be the same tree, and this, I would say, wants to be an upright. So although I can wire it, I can do whatever I like with it if I wire it. But if I was going with the clip and grow method, that's quite interesting, because it's trying to do two things at once. Well, who knows, I might be able to split them up anyway if it's all got root on it. We'll see in the spring. So thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed my video. I'll see you in the next one.